Blessed, welcome to another episode of the My Two Cents podcast. I'm your host, Tu-Lox, the 876 Rebel. And coming up in today's episode, we have one of the most talked about situation in Jamaica right now. And it named Vybz Kartel appeal. The verdict is out. And what we want to know is, do you guys think that it helped Kartel or it hurt him? All of that coming up in today's episode. Zine, Tu-Lox are going to use wrong advice because I'm still not use it in and twins of twins I represent for the virtual reading castle. Zine, if your youth are between the ages of 8 to 12 and with little reading and them thing them have a hustle, no problem. Virtual reading castle. Big win. I want me to say the carrier boy got virtual reading castle. I tell him I don't like repeat myself, you know. But I can tell you again, I hope them can't graduate because I don't want him to dunce like me and they all about the place that keep up all kind of upgrade. That man there, man. Zine, and for the direct link, you can just WhatsApp 876-480-7083. Limited spaces available. So guess what I'm going to do? When I put on the left, I'm going to make the right one. Also brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections, where creativity lives. We also do everything printing except fingerprinting. We also offer the finest and best in embroidery services in the island. Check us out at 876-898-9888. And also, to get access to the updated merchandise, you can just simply follow us at Rebel 13 Collections on Instagram. Also brought to you by
Kaizen Oils. Some of their oils include Meadowgrass for itch, Rosy for beard and scalp hair growth, and Wildfire for natural lubrication. Each part of making Kaizen oil products are done by hand, from planting to bottling. Kaizen_oils. Check them out on Instagram.
I try to get that song feature on my show and copyrighted that kill me. That youth named Samurai. A long time. I want that youth have to do that song on a live show. And I want to notice which part him they perform. Them artists are hardly they are Jamaica because them still are the real music. So the real world, the wide world, them inner. And the wide world love and accept them. But that just a matter of time before Jamaica look round and see that youth are one of the baddest thing, one of the fastest rising star where I come back, come save reggae music. And if you want to hear the full song, we're not going to see the link for the song itself, we may as well get the copyright for in the description. I mean, no, you're not going to agree with me. It's a Samurai. I one of the baddest thing in the reggae music right now. And I don't even know if there's any peace of mind to be found. That's why I wear my coat. Love in the streets, yeah. Police, yeah. Everyone I'm
listen up. This one is for the youths and the children. Sing again. I want them again. So didn't I tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Call like a raging storm is coming. Lion twin, yo, we want them again. So didn't we tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Call like a raging storm is. Yo. Listen up. Alright, so before I go in the show, see, I say something I want to talk about it real quick. See?
So we see where Dr. Nigel Clark come out and he make a huge promise, root word, when it comes to politician. See? In reference to making reggae music play. Him not say nothing about dancehall, but me assume say dancehall cover under that. See? When him come out and him say this. Minister of Finance, Dr. Nigel Clark, has made an ambitious promise to Jamaican star protege that reggae music will soon be allowed in the country capital all day, every day. Clark was speaking during yesterday's budget debate when he seized the opportunity to respond to the Hills artists who had complained about the abrupt ending of the second annual Lost in Time festival held at the Hope Gardens in St. Andrew on February 25th. Now, I want him to show now if Jamaican people now wake up or not just keep sleeping. See? These people make promises in and around election time, majority of the time, right? And another thing I want them to notice, they don't react unless it affect the upper class. See? Because I couldn't fool yourself. Protege them thing in the higher circles. I no business with them origin where they come from, none of that. But them man the thing align directly with Uptown. So now, when protege party lock off, not saying it should have lock off, you know. I don't want to mix up this like when they normally do. See, when protege them dance lock off, all of a sudden the government can now realize say party, reggae or dancehall should be kept all day, every day. You know how much millions, whole heap of youth take the risk and say them keep all the one dance and police come lock off that even after paying for their permit? You know how much ghetto youth dance, lock off, even whether the promoter rich or poor, as long as it not rooted in the uptown circle, in the upper class, we are going to always have a problem. Look how easy them can, if we no could have do this long time, why they never do it? How come reggae music becomes so important? Now all of a sudden, if you not go in the budget debate, go talk about it in a good way. Eh? Why they never promise popcorn? The same thing when you promise protege. Then be like a film show to you know. And trust me, Protege show one of the nicest show in a Jamaica, and that are facts. This have nothing to do with Protege. This have to do with a complete bias as it relates to the upper class and the lower class. And every time I see it, I go point it out. It's not personal. Further insult. Before him go read the budget debate there, they gave Jamworld the green light to be a 24-hour venue where anything can keep in a jam world, anytime, any day, right through the time, no matter, you can go right through with it. Jam world, the man them go with that, you know. Them don't know venue adaptation. Once you go jam world, it just feel like you got sting. So basically, you align your mind with that. Now, are you telling me that a regular local promoter will keep regular dances for them level can afford to book Jam World? To keep nothing at all? And if all of the party them are going to keep the same place, do you think people will keep going to the same place over and over with a different mindset for every party where them go in at the same place? Don't tell me in the comment section. Them people and them jacket and tie prove every single day. So them dunce, you fuck. Dunce. Now me are going to the episode there now. See? Because I'm not come to talk long today either. Now we see where Vybz Kartel and him co-accused. You see me? After applying to the Privy Council. You don't know because the appeal court in Jamaica did turn them down. I want to remember that part there. Turn down the man them. You know what I mean? Go and burn the business, stay in prison, rotten. So Vybz Kartel liars had no choice but to take it to the Privy Council. And when them take it to the Privy Council, they were successful in some kind of way. And I'm going to find out today why I say some kind of way. See? Now, I see that piece here in the Observer. The UK-based Privy Council has ruled that the guilty verdict for Adidja, Vybz Kartel, Palmer, Sean Stamp, Campbell, Andre St. John and Kyra Jones in the trial of Clive Lizard Williams has been quashed. The men are to be sent back to the Court of Appeal in Jamaica to decide whether they will be freed or a retrial will be issued. More details soon. Alright, so right after that now, Celebrations all over the Gaza, all over Jamaica, because you don't know you have a lot of people who say, boy, yeah. The general for come home full time now, all these things. And the ruling of the Privy Council has been met with love and disdain. That's equally. See? Gaza fans them out. Ready back. The boss are come home. Anyway, for a lot of people wanna understand what go on right there. So to me, and this is just my opinion. See? What Kartel me that offer was a total dash out of the case. Because to me, if you are going to send back the man them to the same system where they refuse them at first, that's a huge risk. Now, the Privy Council, when me do my research, had the power for just dash out the case. Now, if the Privy Council did really believe the Vybz Kartel them innocent and miscarriage of justice happen in a for them situation, why not just free them? This is a classic pilot. I don't know if you don't know the Bible. This is exactly what happened to Jesus when they carried Jesus to Pilate. The Privy Council turned Pilate upon Vybz Kartel fast. Not that Vybz Kartel can in any way be compared to Jesus. In any kind of way. But them wash them hand clean for some strange reason. Them could have just because the woman just, if you believe said there's a miscarriage of justice, them could have just Lego the man them. But they didn't. I wonder if you say the psychology were at play right there, so something wrong. Why you send them back through the Jamaican court system? Now Kartel still have an uphill battle. Because really and truly, me don't know about Kartel, but if me have to go back to face somebody where they turned me down previously for anything at all, me nervous. And at the same system where prison him in the first place, him at the mercy of right now. Now, another thing, I don't know if I'm me alone, but that brother there, I don't know, I can't take him serious. Kartel liar, Buchanan, I cannot look on this.
Those of you in St. Thomas, you know what to do. Just send up to prayer and re-up the gathering, you know. So, all my peoples in St. Thomas, y'all know what it is. It's that time, so I'm going to cut the live. Live did nice, you know, but y'all join me later tonight. So if you're in Jamaica 5.
That man is supposed to be a buckler, educated liar. You have a certain way how you're supposed to conduct yourself when you're a liar. That brother you broke every rule. The man just coming out on video. This is our man who represents Smarty on the Privy Council, you know. The man coming out on video, I don't care who call it sarcasm, I don't care what the fuck you gonna call it. You have things where based on who you are and where you represent, you just not act certain way. This man is a fucking child. Yeah, represent the Vybz Kartel from the Privy Council and the way you love attention like a bitch. You talk about guzu, gathering, and I call people from St. Thomas. For pray, 1 minute I say Obia. Obia and prayer is not going in the same sentence, bro. If you do the Obia, stick to the Obia. You're confused. What kind of professional liar does something like that? Anyway, I think what I realize is that majority of people really and truly don't understand the ruling of the Privy Council and what the outcome can mean for Vybz Kartel. I don't feel like a lot of people understand it. Now, as I say, the Privy Council could have simply dashed the case to admonish, to get rid of. They had the power to do that. And the next thing, and that was the actual ruling of the Privy Council. What they did was quash the conviction for the man them. See? Mean, put it one side, get rid of it. They are no longer considered criminals right now, from this moment as we speak. Them just take away the conviction. That means that right now, Vybz Kartel in the pan remand. I want them to know that. So being pan remand, you now await for know your fate. Basically, if you get a retrial, or they're going to let you go. And when we say quash, enough people don't really know what it means. You know what I mean? Say dismiss, you know. You say, true, we attack our patois for years. Yo, quash the war, no, man. Just quash that, brother. I mean, get rid of it. It no mean say dismiss. So a lot of people misguided or misinformed right now as it relates to the status of Vybz Kartel position. and the rest of man them. Right now, Vybz Kartel and the three co-accused Faith now depends on the Jamaican appeal process. Yes, the same appeal process when it turn them down in the first place. Them quash it and I put back them on them now for depend on the court them in Jamaica, you know. The court system, the legal system in Jamaica, for figure out the discrepancies where the Privy Council find. The Privy Council find some discrepancies, that is why them quash it. And instead of just go say boom and get rid of it, them just go say boom and send it back at Jamaica. The Privy Council there so under Sykes to me, basically I say yo, something wrong, you know. But at the same time, enough evidence probably there to keep them in a prison. If the Privy Council did fully, wholeheartedly believe that these men are innocent, then would have just free them. And this is just my opinion. Why send them back to the same system? Why refuse them? That part that baffles me, I can't stop. That just can't come out of me for some strange reason. Like, why? Since the Privy Council found discrepancies, so sure, yes, the system never give them man in justice. Why send them back if you had the power to free them? Why? If the man them could have run all the way from Jamaica to England simply because to them the Jamaican justice system no fear. Oh, you end up send them back at Jamaica to face the same system where them consider say I do them a great injustice. The reason why them end up in front of you are because them want you to solve the problem. Or you end up send them back in at the problem where them are run from. Them wipe them hands clean. Clean. Now I'm nothing to do with them. We were fair. We quash it. So based on whatever outcome Vybz Kartel might get, the Privy Council will be relinquished of all blame. Not that them care anyway, because Jamaica already stated its intentions for pull away from British rule fully. Yes, we celebrate independence every 6th of August, but we're not fully independent yet. If you still have to depend on Britain, if you deal with our prisoner them, can you imagine how free we are? We have problems and we have to call them and deal with it if it reach a certain level and it's not being dealt with the right way. In Jamaica, we have to call the Privy Council. So only not think the British government and the British rule have we up because we're bright ourselves and I tell ourselves we want to be independent. So they must say, yo, come out of my house. When I ask me, say, I'm no longer your parent. Go and go deal with the no matters on yourself. That is what me say at me also. And another thing where a lot of people forget. The Privy Council made it clear. Said the juror will get tampered with might have been tampered with by the defense. And when we say defense, I mean cartel lawyer them. So basically that out in the ear against cartel them to, remember me I talk about the case today based on information and what go on. This is not me saying who fi stay a prisoner, who fi get where and who fi, none of that. I just deal with the case as it relates to information when we get. See, some of us are going to know basically what go on the ground. So basically what I say right there is this. If the Privy Council state clearly said the juror was tampered with basically, allegedly, by the defense. And how them arrive at that is the direction of the tampering. Now if, for example, the juror will get corrupt, did approach the rest of the juror them for send cartel to prison, right away, the Privy Council would have free cartel them. But even though the juror tampering come back for help cartel, it still come back for hurt them, you know. Because the Privy Council actually sit down and consider the direction of the bribe. If the bribe was made for send cartel to prison, them would have free him. But the bribe was made for let him go from jail. And the Privy Council consider that. Because a lot of people were confused and sit down and say, why they never just let go the man name? Just like me. You don't have to go deep when you not think. Just think deep. The reason why them couldn't just let him go because there was also a possibility. Say a cartel them corrupt the juror. That is how The Privy Council, I think, not me. But that's why I'm going to know that. See? So based on the fact say, the direction of the bribe was aiming towards helping cartel, them also consider that as one of the possibility. So that may be one of the main reasons why them choose to quash it and send it back to our system. Come here, explore all actions today. Now, hypothetically speaking, see, I could say me I did Vybz Kartel, right? Me I show you. Me wouldn't, because it's alleged, say Vybz Kartel pay one of the juror them. The defense team, rather. That are the allegations. So the juror will get tampered with. I couldn't go around the corner. Say the defense pay that juror the money then for free Vybz Kartel. Now, hypothetically speaking, if me, I did Vybz Kartel, you know what I do? If me decide my mind, say me now spend big money on every single member of that jury there, you know what me would I do? I find the same one juror, Kane, will decide to take our money. And me I tell Kane, say, watch this. If the rest of the jury them don't want the money, watch what you gotta do. Me I give it whole of the money. Yes, you'll get everybody money, probably at 15 mil. Because me now send 500,000. See? Because that's the alleged amount where the defense or cartel or whatever they want to call it, spend. If you get a not guilty verdict from Kane, you know what I mean? What I do? Me I tell Kane, say keep the whole of the money. But guess what I go on? Me I try to get to somebody else where I go inform. So you approach them for bringing in a guilty verdict against Vybz Kartel. If I saw him, they do it, that they are road now. So if all of the ratings when I give you liar, them and I say, them just, them smarter. From day one, them corrupt the jury because them know so them could have run with that. I not believe that. Here's why. If it was Vybz Kartel liar, them pay the juror there. Them would have did pay the juror to come back with a guilty verdict. If them education are working in any way, if them have common sense, it's a guilty verdict. Them would have did want that juror there to come back with. If them did intentionally plan it in order for just in case cartel end up in prison, them can use that back in the long run, either in an appeal court or the Privy Council. So no, me not believe. Say I just smart, them need smart, make them get for use back the juror tampering. No. I desperate, them desperate. And find it. Buck up in it and say we can't use this because one juror did get tampered with, but them never did a pre. So the Privy Council go look on the direction where the juror did get bribe for swinging. Tell me in the comment section if I'm wrong. And another thing we have to remember say all a cartel attorney them. See? Remember say cartel attorney, Sean Stam attorney, all of the attorney them in the case. Actually try them utmost best for convince the Privy Council to let them go. They never wanted a retrial. A retrial is not 100% good for cartel in a no kind of way. Because guess what go on? Uno na pre now. You know say chances are, even though there's a lot of loophole in the case now, where cartel them can get to upon whole heap of technicalities, according to how me see it. Even though you have all of that, remember you know, the DPP also have time to get everything right somehow. So once a retrial is a good option for cartel, chances are, based on technicalities, cartel can be a road for real, not just rumors and jubilation all over the place, like their road. So while that game a chance, it not necessarily mean say it in favor. Me telling you, a retrial is still basically 50-50 because it can go any direction. If a retrial did not cartel favor, why would these lawyers have been so adamant so them don't want a retrial? It's because them know the danger that lies within a retrial for them client in the same system we send them to prison in the first place. You have to remember the system not change. The system is still the same. And he will be judged in a country who is familiar with them. Familiar with everything where them accused of, familiar, just fully familiar. So that never in them best interest, if you ask me. And check it. If you really look upon it, the prosecution beg the Privy Council for uphold the conviction them or give us a retrial. So basically, if you look upon it, if the prosecution was asking for a retrial and it basically almost end up to be a retrial now, I want to tell me who win the Privy Council. If the prosecution asks for a retrial, how can a retrial be good for Vybz Kartel? Don't tell me in the comment section. The only thing what happened at the Privy Council is the facts of the man them have a chance at life again. Now check this. From day one to me, some of them lawyers are just interested in like milking Kartel like a big cow. And right after everything done, he must go do back every goddamn thing from scratch. Now you gotta have bail hearing, you gotta have all type of things. Because the man them said them are gonna look bail for Kartel and Sean Stam and the whole of the man them. All of this are gonna be a new process, you know. And you know say new process is new money. And you have to understand, lawyers, them know the law and them can use the same law and manipulate the system as well as manipulate them clients. I mean, I say definitely that I go another case about. Oh my God, mood like Vybz Kartel right now. May I tell you the truth? Nor Sean Stamp. I would never wish that for my worst enemy. Now, you don't know me already. Me always call for fair and just balance in every single thing. Remember, you know, I now say Vybz Kartel are the best man and him run food for the poor and push out Father Holland. And him are the male version. Yeah, Father Teresa. I know that me I say. But Jamaica, justice system, no balance. None at all. You know who me call the real criminal? The elite will run the country. Until the Jamaica legal system run off a balance. Because I see enough people, accost people who say, oh, you don't defend criminal, you don't want criminal for free. People are going to always defend criminal until there's a balance in the Jamaica legal system. Because I get you alone a criminal, me nah stop say that. Am I saying me I condone criminality? No. But you shouldn't point finger upon one set of criminals while the other set of criminals walk free. Just check Sylvia we kill him wife. How do we know? Vybz Kartel they all over the news. As Kartel up me mouth it in a paper. In a FIDEM court proceedings. But the media get locked out as Sylvia them thing. I'm not blind. I may say where all of the liar them say boy them are going to apply for bail. And I say it's impossible. But considering the circumstances as it relates to Vybz Kartel and them and them, I doubt them are going to give them bail. I tell you the truth, because them be with them wicked for a morning, wagon bad a morning, can't come good a evening. Me not see them getting bail so easy. And as I say, it's not impossible. Me not rule it out, but that's a tough decision for any judge right now, due to the circumstances. And it's unlikely. So the court are going to make them walk free without a retrial. You see me? When you consider the overwhelming amount of evidence where them have, even though the lawyer them, for them next move is to prove in a Jamaican court, for the Jamaican court system, believe them. So the evidence tamper with all these things. Them have to go prove that. Same like how the DPP have to go come back with all of them evidence there. And one of the things we are weak in the DPP now, we have to look on this. Cartel case, in terms of voice notes, this, that, everything what them used to convict him, it now out in the public space. So the question still remains, will Kartel, if a retrial occur, get a fair trial? And that's the thing, you know. So both Vybz Kartel and the DPP, neck and neck. Neck and neck. You know, when them go around the bend now to enter the final stretch and you can't tell who win because the two athletes them go around the bend same time, so you don't really know and you're nervous. And you're dying to see one of them pull out the one where you root for. And that are going right there. So anyway, all we can do now is wait to see the direction where everything are going to swing in. So I want to tell me in the comment section if you don't agree with the things I'm said today. If you don't disagree, you still welcome with an opinion. Just don't include disrespect. Else you're going to get blocked and you'll get disrespect right back.